Well, here it is. Fresh new material from crushing new rock artist Escape the Fate. I'm so glad it's here. You know, they never disappoint, and one of the things that I love so much about this artist is that they combine this rare mix of just skull crushing power, but they combine it with just enough pop sensitivity and sensibility to make it accessible to everybody. And even if you're normally the type of person who tends to shy away from this kind of music, they have a message even for you. And that message is simply the fact that sometimes really good things can be found in unexpected places. You know, it's been suggested that this new material from them, and in particular their song Bad Blood, was written to speak to some of the ongoing tension between their current singer Craig Mabbitt and their founding singer Ronnie Radke. So here's where I'm coming in on all of this. First of all, nothing can ever take away from what Ronnie did for this artist right from the very start. It was his charisma, his presence, and his one-of-a-kind, amazing voice that drew attention to this artist and put him on the map to set him up for success in the first place. Once there, of course, they had all the talent to back it up and follow through. But the fact that he brought them to that place stands for all time, as does this CD. You know, it is so far beyond the realm of anything that had ever come down before or has ever come down since that there simply is no topping it. And one final thing about Mr. Radke himself. Even if he did make some poor decisions to put himself where he is, it still doesn't mean that he actually deserves to be where he is. Think about this one for a second. What if you or I had to stand for the full measure of consequence for every single time we ever said or did something that was even just a little bit off the mark? Are you really prepared for that? Really? Craig also has to be recognized fully for everything that he's done since that time. He gave new life to this artist at a time when they were down. None of them knew what was coming up next. They just knew that there was no going back. And had he tried to come in as a second Ronnie Radke, it would have been a huge fail all the way around. No, they had to move forward to an altogether new place. And he was the one who brought them there, and he did it his way, on his terms, with his energy, and by simply being the person that he already is. Funny how that just keeps coming back up, isn't it? And in the process, he has more than proven several times over that even if their first CD can never be topped, it certainly can be equaled on any given day. Hotness of singer? Yeah, absolutely. Check. A couple of afterthoughts for all of this. Ronnie Radke is about to stage a huge comeback with some new material and a new project of his own. Can't wait for that one. And in the wake of all of this, it left another artist, Bless the Fall, with some big shoes to fill. They had to regroup, and they did, and they came back stronger than ever. So, whereas you had two really good artists before all of this, coming out of it, you now have at least two, and soon to be, I'm sure, three great, amazingly sick artists. Surely, this pleases the Lord. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much it. That's all I have, but I know that that's plenty. I know this has been kind of a long review, so I really appreciate you for sitting with me all the way through it, and thanks again for all your support, and thanks again to Escape the Fate for continuing to come up with just amazing stuff. And with all that, I'll look forward to everybody seeing you all up here once again next time. Steve out.